Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Salesforce AI Champions. Today I'll be going to talk about how to use lookup element using the data source type as custom in OmniScripts. So before get started, please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. In the last sessions of the OmniScript element tutorials, I have shown the how to use the lookup element using the data source type as pick list filtered by record type and using the subject option. So if you have not watched those videos, please check it out. I will be adding those tutorial links in this YouTube tutorial description. So let me just add a lookup element. So in the inputs we can find this lookup, and I'll be just drag and drop this one, and I'll be naming it like lookup custom. And in this lookup element I'll be using like case origin as the list of values that will be populated. So lookup custom case origin, and in the data source type I'll be selecting custom, and the source we need to provide the apex class name dot the method name. So that is the required syntax that needs to be provided for this configuration. So I'll be showing that apex class so that I have built. So the first condition is that we need to implement this velocity open interface 2, and means prefix by that namespace of the velocity package. So in this case, since this is a communication org, that is why my namespace is velocity underscore cmt. If you are using a insurance org, then the namespace would be like a velocity underscore ins. And if you are using like omni studio managed package, the managed package namespace would be omni studio. So that is the by default configurations we need to make in order to make customization and use this apex within our velocity tools. And so I have updated this like as a entry point. So for this apex there is a entry point, like this invoke method will be utilized as an entry point, and it will be returning a boolean flag true or false based on the method name found. So in this invoke function, so that will be first of all we'll be treating as entry point, and these are the few parameters in order to maintain that syntax. So we need to pass method name as a string, then input map, output map, then options are optional, and that needs to be updated like a map string object configurations. And whenever we are calling this method from our OmniScripts, then the method with specific method name in order in for our case, like populate case origin pick list value is our method name. So whenever this method name founds, then only it call the corresponding method that I have written in below. So in my case both are same, but in your case that this method name can be a different, like I can update this method name like just removing this value. So whenever this method name that we are putting in our lookup configuration, so whenever this method name founds, then it will invoke this method, right? So let me just put this into our lookup source, and I will be putting like this one dot our method name is what updated method name is populate case origin pick list, right? So I need to just provide this one, and this is the format like source means when we need to provide the source as apex class name dot the method name. And let me just preview this one. So if I just select this one, we can find we are seeing the list of origin values for this lookup element, and if I select any of them, so it will be populated in the data JSON like this. And let me complete all other remaining functionalities that the customization in this. So in this apex method, so we are using like the schema class. So right, schema class I am using, and using this method describe field result to get all the related information for this field. So this can be a like custom field could be, but in our case this is a standard field, but still we can use a custom field. For any of the custom fields we can use this one. And the final one, so we are just looping through, we loop through all the pick list entries, and I'm checking like whenever the pick list. So in order to pick list are active or deactive, so in Salesforce we have the deactivated pick list as well. So I'm just filtering out whenever those pick list values are active, those pick list values will be taking into considerations. And for each we create a map with two keys like name and value. This matches the structure Omni Studio expects, right? And finally, we are adding the name value pairs to the output map. Output map means this is the map that I created. This one, map of string object. We are putting into that name value pairs into the output map under the key options. So options we need to provide in this output map into the options key. So that is the expected output that Omni Studio requires. So this will be returned back to the OmniScripts and rendered in the lookup element. So this is how we can just configure simply that source as a custom in the lookup element. So then I have already covered other two data source type as well. Please check out those videos, and thank you for watching. I will be adding more tutorials on Omni Studio and Salesforce as well, so please stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Thank you.